What's going on, football fans? We're back. Finally made it work. Game Pass slash NFL slash Death Zone slash NFL Plus. All that was such a, or is such a horrendous product this year, and it almost took away my possibility of continuing this channel of breaking down tape. But I found a way. We found a way. Everything's good. So we'll start doing some breakdowns, and we'll start here with Nakobe Dean, who will be taking on the Eagles' starting linebacker role in this upcoming season. And yeah, excited to see the tape of him here. I got some good snaps in against the Browns. Let's see how he does. Right, so first up, we're going to have cover 2. Nakobe Dean is going to be relating to the number 3 receiver down here at the bottom. This guy is going to be running a curl coming up here. Now, Nakobe is going to be looking to that 3 receiver side. So that's why he has his eyes 100% on number 3. Comes back with him well. Good coverage here. So it's zone, but he's basically going to be manning up on the number 3 receiver in basically what is a match zone at that point. Now, what I would like, what we usually see the Eagles do here on defense is when they have one receiver to the top side here, they're going to be locking down. So the number 1, the cornerback to the side is locking down on him playing man. This allows the linebacker here to play a little bit more freely of any crossers that might be coming from the bottom of the screen here. Now, they don't do that, and so that puts more stress on the linebacker to get his eyes out there because this guy is going to be sitting. This guy is playing flat now, and so when that happens, we need the linebacker to come out there and assist the cornerback on it. Now, that doesn't happen, and that's why they get the crease in there. Good play by Nakobe Dean, and I think this is basically more of a we don't want to reveal anything here when it's preseason. All right, next up here is basically I think it's cover 1 man this, and we have the tight end right here coming on and out. Nakobe Dean is just going to be following that. He has plenty of athleticism to follow along with tight ends coming across, so it's not an issue. Nakobe is more than capable of playing good coverage, basically zone and man. He's got active eyes in zone. He's athletic. He can play that man responsibility there. But sometimes we do get some tricky situations for our linebackers, and this is one of them here. We're playing cover 6. At least that's what yeah. Basically, what it looks like is we have 3 deep. This guy, Nakobe, and Sack. These guys are playing deep. These are going to be relating more, or excuse me, we're going to play shallow. The rest of the guys here are going to play a little bit more deep. And when the offense is coming out here, they got shallow crossers galore. Even have a guy coming up here. So the skiff defenders are going to be relating to what is coming out. That's why Sack has his eyes on this guy immediately. And Nakobe does a really good job here of identifying the shallow crosser coming from the backside. Because that is not always a given that a linebacker will even notice these. So they're dropping out here first to the bunch side, so to the side where we have the most receiving threats. Sack has his eyes on this guy. Nakobe has his eyes on this guy. And so you can see when they're crossing, Nakobe, he passes this guy along to the defender over here, and he gets his eyes on this guy coming across. That is a terrible situation to land in as a linebacker because you have a guy in full speed that you have to catch up to. And even then, he still allows it to be only 6-yard gain and actually stop him before he gets a first down on that play, which is impressive. And especially in my book, that is something that is not easy to do. Right, here again, we're going to see in zone coverage where Nakobe Dean is going to be firstly relating to the number 3 receiver. So number 3 here. He's going to go deep. He gets his eyes out on him first. He's ready to carry him inside as he's coming in. Now, his rules are that if nobody is coming in, let's say they do this. Nakobe is going to be following the number 3 receiver who's coming inside. But this time, this guy's going to be going deep, and we're going to get a cross here from the number 2. And so when this is the situation, Nakobe's going to be picking up that. He does that really well. This guy needs to let go of number 2 and get depth. Safety is going to get on this guy as well. And that is how it's supposed to look. Right. Now, obviously, his highlight of the day was the strip tackle here in near the goal line. Now, the thing about this play that I really like is that he's lined up about 5 yards depth. And I don't think he's blitzing. He's cheating a little bit up to the line, but I don't think he's blitzing. He's reading everything that's happening here. And then as soon as the play goes on, he sees the double team right here, and he knows, all right, there's a run. And the speed that he has to beat the left guard, or excuse me, the right guard, is terrific. So he's close to missing on the tackle, actually. Like, if he didn't get his hand on the ball there, that's an arm tackle, missed tackle. That's not what I want to see the most here from a rep like this. What I want to see the most is just his ability to shoot the play, because this guy has to respect Nakobe Dean's speed so much that he has to let go of Kentavious Street, who's now 100% free. So not only is Nakobe shooting for a big play here, but this guy also has to let go of Kentavious to get that block in. That allows Kentavious Street to be able to fully make that tackle. Half Nakobe not gotten the fumble recovery, strip fumble already. So that's really nice. That's a good play by him. I mean, it's just that we get to see this this speed and play recognition like that is really great to see from a guy who really hasn't played that much in the NFL yet. All right, so here we got a little bit of a power. Gonna have the tackle coming across here. Rest of the guys, basically zone blocking. Now, we can see how Sean Desai wants these guys to read it. Oh, excuse me, the left guard is pulling, not the tackle. Now, Sean Desai definitely wants his linebackers to read pullers and then fit accordingly, and I love that. Absolutely love that. When this happens and he comes out here, Nakobe Dean needs to shoot to the outside of him, Zach Cunningham to the inside of him. Let's see if that's what we're getting. Absolutely is. That's the guy who's pulling. Nakobe Dean is on the outside. Zach Cunningham's on the inside. And they're right in there to clusterfuck everything here. Now, running back does make a good move here. Does make Zach Cunningham miss. But we're banking on the rest of the guys here on the defense to make that play then. And the safety backside fills, and we get the stop. All right. Now, draw. Let's go back a little bit. So initially, when we're lined up here, we have a B gap open, we have an A gap open. Backside A, frontside B. And so when Nakobe and Zach are reading that this is in fact a draw. Nakobe's going to be shooting for that A gap. Zach is going to be filling on the backside of it. Nakobe comes out here because Carter actually has to fill that frontside A gap that's coming in. Now, Zach does compensate well for that. That's why it's nice to have a veteran presence in there. But I 100% get why Nakobe is filling like he is. So you'd like to have Carter right in between these guys. In that case, Nakobe will be able to fill in on the right side, or our right side of the center. That's why he goes in here, because he's expecting Carter to be here. But still, Cunningham comes in, fills it nicely, and the play doesn't end up in anything terrible for us, regardless of it. Right here, I'm going to get a zone. Nakobe Dean lined up right here. We're going to have that. He's the B gap to his side. That's their fill responsibility. I like this. I like physicality and speed in plugging in the gaps. Because if everybody does that, it's going to collapse the entire line at an instant. Good job here by Cunningham realizing that the guard to that side is over pursuing this by a ton, and then coming in here and making the tackle there. So, all in all, happy with the way this got done. Happy to see Dean just when he reads run, shoot for your key, shoot for the gap that is right there, opening up for you. That forces the running back to cut back and get back into the rest of the guys.